Hey, my name's David. I'm a fucking tart. I try real hard to get my way. You won't stop me. I'm anonymous. I am infamous. So leave me alone.
I swear, this is probably the last time I'm ever gonna make any fucking video because I just don't have any time to fucking make videos and just do this bullshit up here. But I just wanted to say something because I've been seeing like so much bullshit, okay? Here are all you people. You know, I don't know if you're liberal or not, I don't know. But if you are, you liberals are just making a mountain out of a molehill, okay? Just because someone has given someone condolences for their husband's death does not automatically mean that they are yell MAGA or whatever. When that thing happened to that guy, many people, including liberals, you know, the creators have said that they were shocked by it. Include this one guy who was, I think one or two guys who are liberal influencers on TikTok, you know, was literally crying because they saw what happened to Charlie guy. You know, just because the one, you know, just because Morgan decides to, you know, give condolences does not mean that he's MAGA. I mean, I know for a fact that he is patriotic because he uses like a lot of American flags in his songs or his videos or his concerts. But I do the exact same thing too. With my videos and stuff, I use like an American flag in some of my stuff too. I mean, it's not wrong. It's not wrong to be patriotic, you know, because you gotta be proud of where where you're born at. You know, I was proud to be born here in the USA, and you know, just I'm proud to be an American. You know, there's nothing wrong with being patriotic and being proud of where you come from. That's the point I'm trying to say. You people, you know, who are shunning people who are proud of being born where they are, you're not patriotic at all. I mean, you're putting down the country that where you were born from, where that you're supposed to be proud of where you're born from. If you're American, you gotta be proud of you're fucking American. I mean, like, what is wrong here? Like you praise other countries? I mean, just get the fuck out. I mean, seriously. I don't argue what's with you people. You make mountains out of molehills. But let me tell you something else too. But because you decide to bring up shit about how, like, you know, people, you know, who dress nicely at a freaking Kendrick Lamar concert. I've seen videos of people who went to a Kendrick Lamar concert, especially one that I saw on YouTube like a while back, and people were dressed like fucking hood rats. Like, they were dressed like poorly and stuff. And when you compare that, you see that they dressed nicely than people who are at Morgan Wallen concerts. You're stupid. People who went to the Morgan Wallen concert that I went to, they were dressed nicely from head to toe. Like, ladies were dressed as cowgirls, and then guys was dressed like polished. You know, were dressed as, some of them were even dressed as cowboys in cowboy attire, nice and polished. You know. And it was the same thing with these other country concerts I went to. Everybody was dressed nicely and stuff. If you decide to shun people down who actually dress presentable, just for some fucking people who dress like fucking ghettos or hood rats, you know, you're stupid. Why? You know, between a woman or a guy who's wearing like a bunch of like fucking baggy shorts and a t-shirt, you know, compare that to a cowgirl attire. It looks more attractive. The cowgirl attire, you know, the cowboy attire or the cowgirl attire. But we're going to talk about women, so the cowgirl attire. The cowgirl attire is so much more nice and so much more good looking than dressing like a fucking ghetto person. Like, these people who go to the Kendrick Lamar concert just looks like they just got out of the fucking bed and just switched straight to concert that way. They didn't do their hair or any of these fucking things that that these people at the Morgan Wallen concert did. People are Morgan Wallen dressed nicely than people at Kendrick Lamar. But the bottom line, and what I'm trying to get down to is that attending a Morgan Wallen concert or any country concert does not automatically make you MAGA. There are people who went to the Morgan Wallen concert, and they're not like those typical white Americans that you would stereotypically put people in the concert atmosphere. When I went there, I saw a whole mix of people from different walks of life. I've seen like a few Asians, I've seen a lot of Hispanics, and I've seen a lot of Hispanics, and there were actually quite a few black people too, like at the Morgan Wallen concert. And if especially black people, if they thought that Morgan was racist, then they would have attended. Apparently there are people actually who are smart enough to overlook, past mistakes and stuff that people made. That's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to forgive people. And people who like you people who are liberals who hold on to this grudge of this mistake that he made a couple of years ago. But you're just living in the past. You're being a fucking idiot. I mean, nobody cares anymore at this point of what Morgan did in the past. I mean, like, what is wrong with you people? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You say you're liberal. If you say you're liberal, now what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you making fucking mountains out of fucking molehills. I mean, like I said, like at the beginning of the video, like you're making such a big deal out than it is. I mean, like. It's not, attending these concerts does not make you fucking MAGA. I mean, like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, I don't get it. But I know for a fact that people at the Morgan Wallen concert dress nicely than people at the Kendrick Lamar concert, because I've seen videos of it. I mean, I see videos of people at the Kendrick Lamar concert. They dress like trash compared to people who were at Morgan Wallen. People were dressed more polished, and like ladies were in like cowgirl attire. A cowgirl attire looks more polished than fucking like baggy shorts and like a t-shirt. And I'm not going to go on any further. I mean, I've already made my point. Right? I'm not going to fucking like repeat myself like 1,000 times. So. I already said what I said. I'm not going to repeat myself again, okay? So fuck you.